Okay, children. So let's continue with the numericals of chapter capacitor. Well, question number 5. An isolated conducting plate has certain value of its capacitance. Another conducting plate is kept very close to it. What is the effect over capacitance of conducting plates? Well, I hope the question is clear. We have a conducting plate. It has certain value of capacitance. Now another plate is brought close to it. So in this situation, what is the effect over capacitances of the plates? Well, the answer to this question is option A. The capacitance of both the plates increases. Why? It is because of principle of capacitor, and you know already that capacitance of a conductor is much more greater when it is part of capacitor as compared to when it is isolated. Therefore, capacitance of both the plate is going to increase. Question number 6. A 5 microfarad capacitor is charged by 3 volt battery. The capacitor is discharged through the flash of a camera in 5 microseconds. Find the power of flash. Well, power you know is energy upon time. So when capacitor of 5 microfarad is charged by 3 volt battery, its energy is going to be what? 1 upon 2 CV square, and the time in which it is discharged is 5 microseconds. So energy is 1 upon 2 CV square, time is T, which is 5 microseconds. Let us substitute the values. 5 microfarad into 3 square upon 5 microsecond. You solve it, we will get it as what? 4.5 watt. That is the power of the flash. Such type of flashes were there in the old version of the cameras. Now we have digicam, but earlier the cameras which we used to have, they had what? A flash in the camera. That flash used to give out the energy after being charged by the DC batteries which we used to connect to the cameras. Now those cameras are obsolete. Next question. 3 identical capacitors when connected in series have capacitance CS and capacitance CP when connected in parallel. Find the ratio CS is to CP. So there are 3 identical capacitors. When they are connected in series, their capacitance is CS, and when they are connected in parallel, the capacitance is CP. We have to find out the ratio CS is to CP. Now in series the equivalent is 1 upon C, 1 upon C, 1 upon C. When it comes out to 3 upon C, that means CS is C by 3. In parallel, capacitance is simple sum of the capacitances of the capacitors connected. So it is C plus C plus C, that is 3C. So CS is C by 3, CP is 3C. Find out the ratio, C by 3 upon 3C, C cancels out 1 upon 9. So 1 upon 9 is the ratio of CS to CP. Next question is, a 5 microfarad capacitor is connected across 50 volt battery. It is disconnected from the battery and connected across another 20 microfarad capacitor which is uncharged capacitor. Find the potential difference across both the capacitors. Find loss of energy, if any, in the process. So this question is based on law of sharing of charges, the last article when we studied the theory of this chapter. This is C1, this is V1 the battery, potential difference across the battery. This is C2 and it is uncharged, therefore potential difference across this capacitor is what? 0. So by conservation of charge, what is initial charge? Initial charge is Q1 plus Q2. Q1 is this and Q2 is what? 0. And what is final charge? Final charge is C1 plus C2 into V, the common potential. So by conservation of charge, we get the formula for common potential as Q1 plus 0 upon C1 plus C2. This is Q1, the total initial charge, and this is C1 plus C2. We solve it, we get 10 volt each. So over both the capacitors, the potential difference will be 10 volt each. What is energy loss in the process? That can be found out by the formula we deduce in theory. This is the loss of energy, 1 upon 2 C1 C2 upon C1 plus C2 V1 minus V2 whole square. If you don't remember formula, you can do it by concept. Just find out total initial energy before they are connected and find out the total energy after connections. Then the potential of both becomes 10 volt each. Anyway, if we use the formula, substitute the values, solve, we get the value as 5 into 10 to the power minus 3 joule, that is 5 millijoule. This is the energy lost in the form of heat, light and sound waves. So this is question number 9. A 10 microfarad capacitor is air cooled. That means it has air inside it. It is half filled with dielectric of dielectric constant K is equal to 3. Find its new capacitance. Now for this question, we can use the formula of equivalent capacitance of partially filled capacitor. When capacitor is empty, that is air inside, its capacitance is 10 microfarad, epsilon naught A by T. D is the separation between the plates and A is the area of the plates. Now, partially filled capacitor has capacitance this, epsilon naught A upon D minus T in bracket 1 minus 1 upon K. Substitute T is equal to D by 2 because half the space is filled with dielectric and dielectric constant K given as 3. Let us substitute T is equal to D by 2 and K is equal to 3. Solve it. What do we get? We get it as 3 by 2 epsilon naught A by D. And what is epsilon naught A by D? Epsilon naught A by D is nothing but 10. So if we substitute value 10 here, 10 into 3 by 2 is what? 15 microfarad. So its new capacitance becomes 15 microfarad. Now next question is, in this question there are 5 parts, and in all 5 parts you are supposed to find out equivalent capacitance between A and B. A and B, A and B, A and B, A and B. Well, try these numericals on your own. I will give you some hints. Look at this. Answers of all the questions are written here. Question number 1. These 3 capacitors seems to be in series. Seems to be connected in series, but they are not. They are not. Why? Because this point is connected with this point through a conductor. So if this point has certain potential, same will be the potential of this point. That means this point could also be called as point A. If this point is B and this point B has certain potential, therefore this point B connected with connecting wire to this point would also be B, equipotential points. Now look at this capacitor. One plate is connected with the other plate connected with B. This capacitor has one plate connected with A, other plate connected with B. This capacitor also has one plate connected with A, other plate connected with B. So all the 3 capacitors, they are connected in parallel. So what is equivalent? Simple sum, C plus C plus C, 3C. Likewise here, these 2 are in parallel. Their sum is what? Their equivalent is 2C, and then that 2C and C, they are what in series. The equivalent is what? 2 by 5C. Likewise, question number 3. These 3 capacitors are in series. What is their equivalent? Their equivalent is C by 3. C by 3 and C, they are in parallel. What is their equivalent? 4C by 3. So 4C by 3, C and C, they are in series. The equivalent is what? 4C by 11. You can work it out. This is question number, say part 4 of question number 10. Well, this is infinite combination. See, in this question we have capacitors like this. We connect 3 more capacitors, we connect 3 more capacitors, and the process of connecting 3 more capacitors continues up to infinity. So this is infinite combination of capacitors. Well, the answer of this particular question comes out to be C by 2. We find out the equivalent. Let us say the equivalent of the whole arrangement about A and B is what? X. Then the equivalent of all the arrangement about these points 1 and 2 would also be X. Why? Because if we subtract 1 from infinity, infinity remains infinity. This is the trick I am telling you. So for whole of the circuit, the equivalent is what? X. Then the equivalent of the whole circuit about these 2 points would also be X. In that case, X and C would be in parallel, and then whatever equivalent comes out to be C plus X, C and C, they are in series, and the equivalent comes out to be what? X. So please work it out, or else I will let you know later on. This question, very interesting question. A, B, we are supposed to find out equivalent. Well, if you look at this mixed combination, neither these capacitors are in parallel, nor these capacitors are in series. But if you look at these two capacitors, they are what? In parallel combination. So what is the equivalent of C and C in parallel? Equivalent of C and C in parallel is, please look over board very carefully. Equivalent of C and C in parallel is what? 2C. And what is that equivalent? 2C written like this. Now this 2C and 2C, they are what? In series. So what is their equivalent? Value of 1 divided by their number. So value of 1 is what? 2C divided by the number is 2. What is the equivalent? C. Now see, this C and this C, the whole process is going to be repeated. This C and this C, they are what? In parallel. What is their equivalent? Their equivalent is going to be what? 2C. 2C and 2C in series. What is their equivalent? Equivalent is C. Again C and C in parallel. What is their equivalent? What is their equivalent? Their equivalent is 2C. 2C and 2C in series. The equivalent is what? Equivalent is C. Now C and C in parallel combination. What is their equivalent? 2C. I hope this question is clear to everyone. Very simple question. Now let us come to the last question of the day. In this question you are supposed to find out charge and potential over various capacitors connected here. Find charge and potential over various capacitors in the following arrangement. This is C1, this is C2, this is C3, this is C4, and this is battery 6 volt. So if we simplify the circuit, these two are in series. What is their equivalent? Their equivalent is their product upon sum. And what is that? 6. Now this 6 and 6, they are in parallel. What is their equivalent? 12. Now this 12 and this 12, they are in series. What is equivalent? 6. Now let us work it out. This is 6 volt, therefore voltage here is going to be what? 6 volt. The charge here is going to be what? CV. CV means 3 3s are 6 is 36. 36 microcoulomb is the charge. Since this is series combination of these two, this is what? This is series combination of these two. Therefore, the charge over this is also going to be 36 microcoulomb. This is charge Q1. And charge here is also going to be what? 36 microcoulomb. Why? Because in series the charges are same. Now this capacitor is, this is 36 microcoulomb. And what is potential here? Potential. Now charge here is 36 microcoulomb. Capacitance is 12 microfarad. Therefore voltage is going to be 36 upon 12 is what? 3 volt. Now since this is parallel equivalent to these two, therefore the voltage here is also going to be 3 volt. Here it is also going to be 3 volt. Now voltage here is 3 volt. The charge here is going to be 18 microcoulomb. And charge here is also going to be what? 18 microcoulomb. CV. Now this is 18 microcoulomb. This is series equivalent to these two. Therefore charge here is going to be 18 microcoulomb. Charge here is also going to be 18 microcoulomb. Why? Because in series the charges are same. We have already found out charge over here, that is 18 microcoulomb, and we have found out the potential as 3 volt. So 18 microcoulomb is the charge. What is the potential here? Potential V is going to be Q upon C. That is 18 upon 15 volt is the potential here. 18 upon 10 volt is the potential here. That is 1.8 volt. So we are able to find out charge as well as potential over every capacitor. So with this we come to the end of the class. Thank you very much and God bless you all.